In my village, there is one unwritten rule. No one will ever tell you directly, but everyone follows it. If you wake up at 3:17 a.m., don't get out of bed, don't open the door, and never look out the window. Of course, I didn't know that rule. I moved into an old house on the edge of the village right next to the forest. I needed peace, but working from home, a bad divorce, and too much silence in my city apartment pushed me to leave. The house was cheap, too cheap. The old woman who sold it to me said only one thing: if you hear knocking at night, pretend you're asleep. I thought she was joking. The first 2 weeks were quiet. Too quiet. No signal, no noise, just the forest and the wind. But on the third night, I woke up exactly at 3:17 a.m. I know because I checked the clock. The house was cold, not the kind of cold that comes from winter, but the kind that comes from inside, as if the walls were sweating. Then I heard it knocking. 3 slow, heavy knocks on the front door. Knock, knock, knock. I didn't move. My heart was beating louder than the door. I told myself it was the wind, a branch, someone drunk from the village. Then I heard a voice. Open the door, I'm cold. It was a woman's voice. Weak, broken, like she was crying while speaking. I got out of bed. That was my first mistake. As I walked down the hallway, I noticed the light flickering, even though there was no electricity. The walls looked closer, narrower, as if the house was shrinking. The knocking came again. Stronger. I know you're inside. My hand was on the doorknob. Second mistake. I looked through the peephole. There was nothing outside the door. No woman, no yard, no darkness, only a long hallway made of flesh and bone. The walls pulsed, breathed. And at the end of the hallway, something without a face, yet staring directly at me. The peephole cracked. I screamed and fell backward. The door began to shake on its own. The house groaned. The clock still read 3:17 a.m. The voice changed. Now you've seen me. The door opened by itself. Third mistake. I don't know how I survived that night. I only know I woke up in the morning on the floor, covered in scratches, with handprints around my neck, not mine. The neighbors looked at me strangely. One old man whispered quietly, "Now it knows you. It will come every night." And it does. Every night at 3:17 a.m. But now it doesn't knock anymore. Now it stands beside my bed and whispers my name. And last night it said something that made me write this. When you fall asleep for the last time, you will be the one knocking. If you ever wake up at 3:17 a.m., don't look for an explanation. Some answers want to be found